Hello, this is Hard Chatter, and today I want to talk about 607 Unc. Okay, and I want to make an example out of him. But before I talk about him and make the example that I have to make out of him, I want you to hear something and hear how he talks, okay? And we'll be back.
You usually let that sage burn like that.
Until I'm done with the demons. You the demon gang. I'm talking to you. And you ain't been purified. So for the demons that come out your voice, because they like travel through like the voice. That a lot of people don't know. They travel through like the voice, because the voice is like vibrations. So they can come off the vibrations, they can get into me. So I got this right here, so it kind of like stop.
Look, let me tell you something. This is the perfect example of pimping ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was done with this character because that's what he is. He's a character, okay? I was done with this character when he said in an interview that he sacrificed his own son to get where he's at right now. And for the life of me, I don't understand how do y'all feed into this character who is clearly insane and promote him and keep promoting him and keep promoting him. And then I'm going to predict your future. When he gets his own real platform, it's going to be like, oh, we got to get rid of him. It's too late. When you let someone this stupid and this ignorant in the door, it is hard to get rid of him. It's really hard to get rid of him. Half of the time, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Half of the time, he's being very blasphemous if you are a Christian to God and Jesus Christ. Okay? I mean, imagine hell opened and he was the ringleader of hell. He gives you all of the instruments that you need to destroy other people, including yourself. And the constant, exploitation of him. Everybody has to interview him. And then you get him on an interview, which I've seen this too. When you get him on an interview couch with someone who doesn't like him, because you're not really supposed to like this demon, it's friction. There's friction. They all almost just start arguing or fighting. But and then there's another way I see it too, and I don't want to put this on anybody, but I will put this on him. I believe he is a walking demon, and he has no purpose on this earth except to bring misery and defeat, and to feed young people the idea that in order to get ahead in life, you have to do the bullshit and say the bullshit that he's saying. Okay? So in the next 5 years, like I said, when you keep giving him the the promotion, because he's gonna promote up in life, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. I'm so over the pimping of ignorance in society. If it's ignorant, it's like you know what? I gotta pimp that out. The balloon popping shitty game, pimping of ignorance. There's so many, and I'm only making him an example because he's on the chopping block right now. He's in my view, okay? If anybody else, I would make them an example. Stop going out here pimping ignorance and stupidity, and then when you get the results of it, you want to sit and cry. What the you crying about? Isn't this what you wanted? Are you not entertained? Do you not understand the difference between being entertained and enlightened? Or am I just talking gibberish? There is a difference between being entertained and enlightened. And he's neither. He's not entertaining. He's not enlightening. He's not he's nothing. He's nothing but a demon. And you know what? You continue to let him in. Here's the thing. And I'm going to throw this out at you right now. Okay? And I'm not saying that this is ever going to happen, but let's say that 607 Unc was an artist, like a musical artist, right? Same concept, same idea of who he is, right? He has a concert promoting what he promotes, which is demons and devils and stuff. And then the concert happens, right? Hypothetically, of course. And there's like 607 deaths because everybody listened to his bullshit and turned on each other and killed each other. Who do you want to blame for that? I'm just saying, who are you going to blame in the future for deaths? Because, look, there are real world consequences to the shit that he's talking. And I'm going to tell you something. I feel sorry for anyone who is around him when he get the wrath of God. And I will say that much. I feel sorry for whoever is standing beside him when God comes to call him home. Because it's a joke, right? Everything is not a joke in society. Stop laughing at everything. If you want to know what a person is really about, pay attention to what they laugh at. Pay attention. Okay? I mean, I saw this monster come up on my timeline, and I said, you know what? I have got to talk about it. Because no one is talking about it. It's like a pink elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? He's slurring words. He's just disgusting human being. And you promote it. Because I guarantee if he didn't have the money or the dividends, he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing right now. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be one of those when the shit hits the fan on him. I told you so. I told you so. So until the next time, this is Hard Chatter, and we have got to stop promoting and pimping ignorance in society. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you later.